Shay, Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little spec. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuck wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, and Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay Shay. It is Saturday, July the 12th, 2025, 12:13 out here on the West Coast. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. And guys, today we have another Kountry Wayne reaction live. All right. And I am going to be reacting to 3 of Kountry Wayne's skits today. All right. Y'all know how I go. We watch the skit together, at least some of it, and then I come back over here and react to it. But before we do that, guys, let me ask you to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notifications so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure you share and leave a comment. Let's go ahead and do that copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across the screen, and it will be in my comment area sometime over this weekend, you guys, for real, for real. And y'all, make sure y'all check out all my other videos. I'm getting ready to drop another Dollar Tree haul either today or either tomorrow. And, you know, I just dropped a new short, so check that out. Check me out on TikTok at Shay's Tube, and check out all of my other videos and stuff. I do a lot of content throughout the week, guys. So make sure y'all check out, you know, my late night lives, which I talk about different topics. I've been talking about Diddy since everything first happened back in November 2023. And then I've been talking about a lot of other important issues. You know, it's more things in this world happening than Diddy. So I just try to cover as much content as I can. All right. And my YouTube shorts usually are mini shopping hauls or walkthroughs. And then on the weekends, I just have fun and be dancing, doing challenges, or at least trying to do them and things like that. So if you're into that, make sure y'all check that out. Or if you are into shopping hauls, I do Dollar Tree or whatever store I basically want to do one at, but mostly Dollar Tree. because people like to get stuff for the low. All right. All right, guys. And then these Country Wayne reaction videos. These are the most favorite thing. This is the most favorite thing I like to do is react to Country Wayne skits because his skits be damn good, you guys. And I got 3 good ones today. We're gonna start off with the one though where Miss Shayla is over her sister Zash's house saying what she's going to do, and then we're gonna follow it after that, and then that will be it. All right. Go get you something to drink, eat, a relaxing seat. If you are at work, continue to do your job, but watch or listen to me on the down low. And we are getting ready to get started. And I don't know what the heck do this number count be doing up here. It's be tripping. It be tripping, you guys. It really does. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this. Let me mute this music. The first skit is Zachary and her sister Shayla talking, and Shayla saying, saying what she's going to do. All right. And we're going to see if she's going to do that. And people who have already seen these skits, you already know what she's going to do, so, we're going to watch it and hopefully everything goes right. Like I said, sometimes it buffers, just bear with me. Okay. I got the first start by sharing the daggone thing. Okay. Let me go ahead and share the screen. I always forget sometimes, guys. I'm telling you. Let's rewind it because we didn't see the first part, okay?
I know you don't have any kids, but there's just something about when you have a baby by a man, you sacrifice your life, your body, your freedom, your whole being. And they playing in your face. It's like, I can't quite put my finger on it, but I know something ain't right. Something is not right. And it's just driving me crazy a little bit.
How many times do I have to repeat myself to you? That man is with Amber.
Stop bringing up Amber. Anthony is not studying Amber. It's something deeper than that. He's not
studying you. Look at you pacing and stressing out over this man. He's not stressed over you.
It's deeper than that, Zachary. I feel like...
How? What's different about Anthony? Nothing has changed about this man at all.
I mean, it's so easy for you to say, Zachary, because you don't have a baby by a man, so you don't know how it feels to be
by a married man.
Connected.
Correct that.
Married man, single man, I still got a baby by him.
Okay.
I'm not offended by that.
What's the point about this man? What about Anthony?
I don't know. It's just driving me crazy that I can't figure out what he has going on for real. Like something about it feels like he's not being 100% honest with me. And I I don't know what it is.
I told you what it is. How many times do I have to tell you? He's talking to Amber.
When I asked him, he said he wasn't.
Why do you believe a liar? That's all he has shown you. And energy doesn't lie. If you truly feel that deep down that something's off, something's off. Because you would not be feeling like this. You're pacing around.
Yeah. You know what? I gotta start being myself again.
There you go.
I have to.
You're free, sis. God's giving you a second chance.
I'm not free.
Why don't you
I'm tied to Anthony for a lifetime. But you know what?
You don't have to be.
You know what? What I'm gonna do? Tomorrow I'm gonna go to Amber's house and I'm gonna ask her myself if she's talking to Anthony.
You're going to Amber's house? No, you're not.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't trust Anthony to tell me the truth, I need to just hear from the horses
All right,
now.
so if she tells you he's dealing with her, what you gonna do about it?
Grab her by the hair. What do you
Grab her
mean?
by the hair.
Pull her about the door.
And what is that gonna lead to?
Listen, don't try to talk me out of this, Zachary. This is what I'm gonna do.
You don't listen to me anyway, so do what you want.
And if I go to jail,
I don't think it's a good idea.
No, listen to me. If I go to jail, I need you to bail me out. And I need you to make sure
so
Kai
you want
is
to add
good.
me to this mess. Oh, Kai's gonna be good.
I'm not adding you to the
You're
mess,
not doing
Zachary. I just want to have some peace in my heart. So if I gotta ask Amber myself, that's what I'm gonna do.
You think it's gonna go well? I don't think so. But hey, to each his own.
At least I feel better about whatever's going on with Anthony. because it just gives me such an uneasy feeling. You ain't never felt uneasy about a man, Zachary?
Yeah, whatever's gonna help you sleep at night. If that's what it takes, then so be it. I'm against it, of course. So
You're against everything. I'm gonna ask her.
Okay. So somebody in the comments said Shayla is talking so bold, but yet when Amber got hold of her, she cried to her mama after not doing anything back. Amber is going to finish what she started, and then she should call the cops since it will be on her property. Somebody else said he don't want you, girl. You just gave him good X. And it probably wasn't all that good. It was just something new. I said it was just something new. Because if it was that damn good, he wouldn't be going back trying to get back to his wife. You know what I'm saying? These people trips me out talking about some good set. Okay, if it was that day going good, he would be back. He wouldn't be trying to, get back with his wife. He would have just divorced his wife and got with her and married her and everything. So it must not be that good. You know what I'm saying? To hold him and keep him there. But anyway, what do y'all think about her going up to Anthony and Amber's house? I mean, that is a bold ass move, you guys. I mean, for real, for real. How many side pieces actually go to the husband's house and confronts his wife? For one damn thing, you may get yourself unalive. Secondly, you're gonna make the man you're cheating with mad, and he may go off on you. And thirdly, you just make yourself look stupid. All right. So, Shayla, I don't know what to say. If anything, she needs to be having a real good talk with Anthony and ask him for real. What do he want? I mean, point blank, going over Amber house and all this other stuff, it's just plainly immature. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to really accomplish nothing but getting her ass whooped or something else. That's the only thing it will accomplish. So I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I do know what to say. Don't go, but clearly she went. All right, she went there and she did what she had to do, which is stupid. If a man is showing you that he doesn't want you, why keep on going after him? All right. He comes over there just to get X, and that's it. She forced him to stay the other day. All right. I don't know what happened, after that, because they didn't do another part of that skit. At least I don't think so. And, she forced him to leave P's house and come back over to her home. And they went out to eat and all this other stuff. It's just plainly crazy. And then she started threatening again. That's all she does is threaten. No, she's not going to do anything and say what she's going to do. What did she just say to Zash? She just told Zash she's going to drag her by the hair if she tells her that they are together or whatever the case is. Yeah, she's going to get her butt whooped too. Okay, like she did the other time. And this time, Anthony is not going to be there to hold Amber back. Amber going to mop the damn ground with her ass. Okay, that's on everything. Because, you are pretty bold anyway if you go up to someone's house. You know what I'm saying? So if she put her hands on Amber, I would beat her butt down and then have her ass arrested. Because that doesn't even make any sense. You can't force a man to want you. You can't force a man not to want his wife. You shouldn't be dealing with them in the first place. All right? And she keeps talking about that baby. I do hope very soon that they, go ahead and make a way for Anthony to realize that he needs to go do another paternity test. I don't know if Chase would tell him or somebody need to tell him that. Somebody does. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to skit number 2, guys, when she does go to Amber's house. And hopefully this internet is not chopping up. My mod is not here, so hopefully it's not chopping up. Let's see, because I cannot hear it. All right, but I will check this video after this is over. And if it is choppy, then I have to redo it. Okay, let's go ahead and look at skit number 2 now. Let me mute this music. Okay, let's go ahead and do the next skit where this lady shows up to her cheating man's home where his wife and him reside at. Okay, let me see. I think it's right here. This is it right here.
What are you doing here?
Amber, I didn't come over here to start any mess.
What are you doing here?
I just came over here because I need to ask you a simple question face to face. Okay?
Shayla?
I'm not here.
If you don't get off my porch, huh? You want another situation like last time, huh? Because I'm ready to go back to jail. Shayla,
That's not what I'm here for.
Get off my porch, Shayla.
That's not what I'm here for.
Shayla, what the hell are you doing here?
I just need to ask you a simple question. Are you and Anthony back dealing with each other?
Excuse me? Did you just ask me about my husband? Lord Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Jesus, you have to help me, girl, because I'm not trying to go back to jail.
Amber,
Shayla.
I just need to know, just this simple question I wanted to ask. Are you and Anthony back dealing with
You
each
know what?
other?
I got too much to lose to deal with you today. Get off my porch.
I'm not leaving until you answer my question.
Answer your question.
Are you and Anthony back
But
dealing
ain't
with
none of
each
your
other?
business, first of all.
That
But
is
see,
my
no,
business.
it's not.
He's my child's father.
See,
So are y'all
exactly.
back dealing
Your
with each
baby
other?
daddy, because that's what you always gonna be, is a baby mama and nothing more.
I'm a lot more than
Shayla,
a baby
please,
mom.
Shut up. No, you're not. Okay? But you know what? You know what you are? You are somebody who has always wanted my life.
Amber,
That's
I do
your
not
problem right
want
there.
your life.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't. And I still don't. Now, are you and Anthony back dealing with each other? That's all I need to know. I don't even want to do this with you.
Because you always wanted my life. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to show you what a lady looks like, what a real woman looks like. And I'm going to politely ask you to get off my porch.
Are you and Anthony dealing with each other, Amber? Answer the question so I can leave. And I'm not leaving until you do.
Aren't you thinking you running something? No, Shayla, I'm not. You know why? Because I could never be you. You understand? And you could never be me. You see, I could get another Anthony. But you, Shayla, you have to go after people's sloppy seconds. Because that's all you ever gonna be. A bottom feeder. That's what you are, Shayla. So no, I'm not dealing with Anthony, but this happens to be our house. So is he over here every once in a while? Absolutely.
Amber, I know he's
Shayla,
over here. I'm trying to
talking
make
to
sure
me.
that y'all not
Get
dealing
off
with
of
each
my
other.
porch before I drag you off. Goodbye.
So funny.
Go find your baby daddy.
That was your last time.
Go find your baby daddy. Go. Because again, you ain't gonna be nothing but a baby mama. Goodbye, Shayla.
And that's exactly what she is, a damn baby mama. Somebody said, congratulations, Amber, for keeping it together. And then another commenter said the audacity and nerve to go to Amber's house to ask about her husband. She better be glad Amber kept it classy. Because I guarantee you, in the real world, you guys, it wouldn't have went down like that, all right? Shayla told her sister she was going to go over there and be all big and bad. First, she said she's going to be, classy. But if Amber say her and her husband are back together, she's going to drag her. I wish Amber would have told her, yeah, we getting back together. Now, what you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? That's what I wish she would have told her, okay? And went in on her ass. Because the thing is, Amber didn't go to her. She came to Amber. And if she would have acted like she was about to hit Amber, Amber could have drug her ass all the way down those stairs, all right? And then beat her ass and then call the police. Because she had no right to bring her silly butt over there to this lady's house. She needs to go be checking Anthony. And she really don't need to check him too much because he's a married man. Again, why would anyone put themselves in this situation to be dealing with a married man and get yourself pregnant by him? Why? Because 9 times out of 10, they will return back to their wives. Yeah, I know, and I'm glad she didn't. She said she's going to keep it classy, and she's going to, and welcome to the live, and thank you so much for tuning in. She's going to keep it classy and handle her in a way that she's not used to, because she's not a woman. She's a little girl, a tramp, actually. That's what she is, a tramp. Because she's just doing too much. She has a lot of nerve to bring her crazy self over to this lady's house. And when Anthony finds out, you guys, which he found out, I hope that he goes off on this girl and just break up with her, because I don't understand why he's still with her anyway if he wants his wife back. Hey, Street Boy, thank you so much for tuning in. You said Amber should have told Shayla about everything Anthony has been doing to try to get his wife back. I wish she would have. You're right, but I wish she would. I would have told this lady, let me tell you something. Why are you over here checking me? What you shouldn't be doing. You need to check him. And you shouldn't be doing that either, because that's my husband. It's not your husband. You always talking about this damn baby. So what, you got a baby? There's a lot of women out here got babies, okay, by men. It doesn't mean that he's your property. It doesn't mean that he's yours, period, especially if you're not married. The man could not even give her a promise ring, nothing that shows that he wants to make a long-term commitment. All he gave her is a baby that we really don't know if that baby is truly his, because he needs to take another DNA test, because her skanky, scandalous, trifling mammy, took it to the post office. And it looks like she tampered with it. And I don't know how long they will take to reveal that, because that should be right there. It should be already out in the open. Just like Amber should have told her, oh yeah, he was over here cooking me breakfast. He cooked me dinner. We kissed. We did the do. I would have made up all types of stuff. I really would, and dared her to put her hands on me, because then I would have whooped her ass, and I would have left from being classy to being ghetto, and I would have beat her ass. So that's on everything. And then call the police, because sometimes y'all, you do have to be a little bit hoodish, all right? You cannot be all classy all the time when somebody want to be tripping out. You be classy at first, but you give them an opportunity to stay classy too. But as soon as you tell them some things that they may not want to hear and they want to get trashy, then you go ahead and show them what's up. Sometimes you have to put people in their place like that, okay? You said, I'm sure Shayla will find out, because Chase knows about the breakfast, lunch, and dinner and sleepover. And we all know Chase can't hold water. That's right, because Anthony told Chase, right? I don't even know if I showed y'all that skit. We'll see if we can find that. That damn Chase, man. He is a hot-ass, juicy mess. He just talks all the time. We got to find that skit, all right? So let's do this. Let's see if we can find Chase first, and then we'll go to Anthony going off because Amber called him. And now she done messed up everything Anthony is trying to do with his daggone wife. That's why I would have let this chick mess me up, because I would have broke it off with this chick. I don't understand why Anthony cannot just call it off with this chick. He's so worried that she's going to be distraught because she's going to be a single parent. Well, you know what? Newsflash. She's already a single parent, because she's not married to this man. He's married to another woman. Okay, you said she showed class, and she did. She just costed him 95% of his financial portfolio. You right? Wait till she finds the earrings, and he finds out, hey, Akai is not his. What earrings? You talking about the earrings that he was going to give Amber, right? She did find those already. Okay, but she go inside of the box. She can go inside the box, right? She think it's a ring, right? Yeah, so if she opens it up, if he still has it, because I don't know if he still has it or not, but if he still have them, she open up the box, she will see that it was never a ring for her. It was earrings for his wife. And you said, welcome to the live as well. You said Amanda told Chase, okay, I got to look at that. You said, Pete, thank you so much for being here too. You said Shayla had a lot of nerve. Amber held her own, but I would have went solo with her. I'm telling you, I would have kept it classy at first. And then as soon as I told Shayla that, yeah, my husband, not your man, all right, he was here with his wife like he should be. And we had breakfast, and I'll put it like this, we had dinner, and we had breakfast. And we did the do, we kissed and everything. That's what I would have told her. Now, what you going to do about it? I wouldn't have said what you going to do about it. I would have told her that. And then she would have got mad. Then I would have been like, okay, so what you going to do about it? She probably would have tried to hit Amber, and then I would have whooped her ass right there. I just would have went to trash it, or whatever you want to call it. All right, I would have whooped her ass. You said words cut deeper than you know what, and that was Amber's weapon of choice. I wish she would have just had a little bit more words to really make her feel it, because right now this lady thinks that Anthony hasn't been with his wife, and she thinks she's still, in the picture. Oh, the car. Damn, I hope, you know what? I hope she looks into that box. You're right. I didn't know she didn't see all of that. And like y'all said, I hope that Chase spills the beans since he knows. I didn't know he knew. So let's go see if we can find that skit real quick. Okay, let me mute this. Let's see if we can find that skit because I didn't show that skit. Let's see if we can find it. And then I want to see this because you guys know Chase talks so damn much, man. He be tripping me out. And why? Listen, why is it that Chase doesn't think that he did anything wrong by going to that that trip? Or by going on that trip and stuff and taking his wife and tricking her? He think everything he does is correct. I'm trying to see if I can find that skit. But he talks too damn much. And so is this the one where he knows that? Let's see if this is the one. Oh no, I don't want to see this. And that's where you put Candace in her place. So I'm trying to figure out where that skit is at. So this is that other. We already seen all of this. It's probably this one right here, huh? Is it this one? Let's see.
I'm not gonna encourage you.
So, okay, let me ask you this:
Well,
do
we
you think you can call
apologize.
Amber and actually give her an apology? I'm talking about like a real apology, just you two on the phone, not in front of
Let's
people.
just see if this is the one right here. I don't know if this is the
last time.
one.
I don't think it was the actual genuine apology. I would say that. So, what do you think?
Why do you think it wasn't a genuine apology?
Because every time you said something, it was like, but he did this. If he did this, you'll do this. It was just so much.
The only reason was because that woman was belligerent. I don't know if she was drunk. I don't know if it was alcohol. I don't know if it was the barbecue sauce. Something's in it. She had too much of something.
But you said a
That's the
man
only reason I
told
was
him, right?
responding that way. So you want me to call her and apologize more? Or again, that's what you're saying, because I already apologized.
I don't think, I mean, I didn't hear the whole conversation, but I want you just to extend a little bit more grace. Again, she's going through things.
Right.
I mean, well,
Now, I do think that the situation was very tense. It was very emotional. She is going through a lot. However, as her friend,
Mhm.
I do think that you owe her an apology.
Okay, hold on.
Not whatever.
Thank you,
happened, but it's like,
Charlotte.
y'all aren't gonna talk. She's not gonna
It's
call
not
you.
my. It's here.
To kind of save the situation.
I don't really want to talk about this right here. This is when, like I said, the Bahama trip. And then Amber approached, he was at the barbecue that Ernestine, her mom and Ernestine threw or something like that. And Amber approached all of them, checking them for going on a trip with Anthony and Shayla. Okay. So he went off, Amber went off on him, and then he, started being crazy too. So that's what this skit is about. I don't really want to get into that one. So you said they were at the office. I don't even know if that's up here. So let's see if I can find it real quick. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but we will check real quick to see. I don't know how far that was. I might have seen this skit. I'm not sure. And just chose not to talk about it because I'll be talking about so many skits. It's plainly just a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it. Okay, we know what this is. That's the barbecue. It's just fine ass dude right here. I don't know if this is it right here. This is the office right here. Well, nah. He probably here arguing with them right there. So yeah, I don't see that skit here. I will have to research it and find it. So you probably won't be able to see that. But since Amanda told Chase, right, Chase is probably going to blabber it to everybody because he really cannot. I mean, he cannot hold water at all. He just talks all the damn time. I mean, for real, for real. Let's see. Okay, now let me see if I can find the next one that I was looking for. We got this one. So now we're looking for the one. Let me get the title of it, guys. I forgot the damn title of this. There you go thing. So now we are looking for the one where Anthony is out with Dalen. Okay, this is it right here. They're at the gas station. I think this is it right here.
Oh, I can't believe.
Wait, let's stop it right there. Okay, so Amber calls Anthony up and tells him about Shayla showing up. Okay, and I don't know why he can't believe it because Shayla been doing all types of tacky, crazy stuff. She's been threatening him. She basically made him stay at the house. She went over P's house twice. She's been doing a lot. So I don't know why he doesn't believe she's capable of going to his house, tripping out with his wife. He needs to put that girl in her place for real. Damn, stop being so weak. Let's watch this now. Wait, I gotta go back to the thing.
that you got rid of Big Red, man.
First of all, I didn't get rid of Big Red. She's still at the house. I just upgraded to Big Booty Judy. You see her? You see that wagon she dragging, boy?
Come on, I go back and see.
Yes, sir.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Yes.
You finally got a new car. Okay.
My man.
Yes,
Yeah. This thing is big, bro. It's sitting up high. I got the lift on it.
What? Okay, calm down. Oh. Amber, you think I didn't tell her to do that. Amber.
You good, bro?
It's Amber. Straight to voice.
What happened?
Amber called talking about Shayla popped up at the house looking for me.
You lying.
Asking her, are we still together? And damn.
Okay, all right. Don't trip. I mean, how did her voice sound? Was she mad? Was she angry?
She was pissed.
Okay, right.
Then when I tried to call her back and went right to voicemail, I know she's mad. Why would Shayla do this? God.
Hey, man. I ain't trying to like pour no alcohol on the wound or nothing, man. But what do you expect, bro?
Man, I was trying to get rid of Shayla. I'm trying to, but she's just...
Wait. You trying to get rid of Shayla?
Yeah.
You don't think maybe you should leave both of them alone, man?
What?
I'm just saying, bro. You got Shayla popping up over at Amber house. You don't feel like... I don't know. Maybe Amber just needs a break.
I mean, look, I already took a loss. All right, and with all due respect,
Did you take a loss, man?
either way,
It don't seem like everybody else in the situation maybe took a bigger loss than you.
look, Dan, with all due respect, you don't know what it's like to lose everything that you worked hard for.
Like, what's that supposed to mean?
Come on.
You feel like you're the only person that be going through something, man?
I'm not saying I'm the only person.
So why do you feel like I don't understand?
Just don't. It's different. You've never been married, right?
Granted,
All right. And just not for nothing, like we're, it's different, man.
what's all this? What's all
I'm just
this?
saying, man, it's different.
Bro, it ain't got to be that different, man. Love, honesty, loyalty, all of those things should be across the board. It don't matter how successful you are or what you got going on, man. Come on, bro. Care about other people's feelings, maybe, man.
I am. I care about Amber now, and we were just getting back on track.
Hey. Listen, you know your life better than me, bro. I'm just saying, man. Maybe let up a little bit.
I'll be in the car.
Really?
So the thing is, somebody said, Anthony, you better go check the shit out of Shayla and stand on business, just like you came to Amber house when she went to her house. I'm not playing, Anthony. It's time. It definitely is. I don't understand why Anthony ass is so daggone, I don't know, childlike. If a side chick shows up at my wife's home, I'm going off on her ass. And I'm actually just going to break it off because she's doing too much. She's doing entirely too much. Let me read what y'all said over here. So I'm going to try to find that one, okay? I found it on my phone. I think I got the right one, but I'm going to try to find it on here. And thank you guys so much. You said, he said he was trying to get rid of Shayla, but he was still leading her on. He definitely was. Look at what he did the other day. They were just in, you know what, together, okay? So, I mean, he was feeling all on her behind and stuff. So how are you breaking up with this woman you don't want her? Or is he just using her? Because he did say, because she was like, Amber is using you. And he was like, Amber is not using me, basically. And he was like, he can use people. The reason why he said that to Shayla is because he's using her. All the time he's doing something with Shayla, especially now, he's thinking about his wife. The first time when he got back together and started doing stuff with her and having an entanglement, that was the same day that he walked in on his wife sleeping and she was laying in that chair and he said that she looks sexy, right? And good with the light coming on to her or whatever the case is, the sun. So I'm thinking that probably made him feel some type of way. So his wife would not give in to him. Don't ask me anything. So therefore, open by itself. Okay, his wife would not ask him, would not, give in to his demands. So he instead went back to Shayla and used her. Okay. And then he did it again because he was mad at Amber. All right, because Amber would not give in to his advances when he was trying to, have an entanglement with his wife. When he kissed her, or I don't know if they kissed or not, but when they was about to kiss, I'm not sure. And then he grabbed her by the neck or something and everything, and she gave in a little bit, and then she changed her mind. So he did not like that. He thought he was going to be able to win her back through that. And that's the wrong approach, in my opinion. Okay. You said Anthony told PR, who was that? That people can do only what you allow them to do. So Shayla behavior is on him, right? And you talking about, I think you're talking about what's name. And that's true. He's allowing this chick to do all of this. He needs to check her. It's like he's scared of this girl. It's like when she was threatening him, talking about she gonna hit him in the eye. I would have told that girl, if you hit me in my eye, girl, I'm gonna have you arrested today. Okay, do it and see what you be in jail. And you're gonna be there. Okay, and then I'm taking full custody of that child because you're violent. I mean, that doesn't solve anything anyway, because you beat him up or you try to beat him up. I mean, does she really think that will make him stay? Because I don't think so. I think he's going to think, I need to get away from this chick because she's violent. And plus, that will basically make him think that she might do something to the baby. And I wish they would go ahead. Somebody tell him to take a second paternity test, because I'm telling you, Angelina, Shayla's mom, definitely did something, to that daggone paternity test. I just know she did. I don't believe that child is his for real. I just don't. And they said that Shayla, in another skit from a while ago, before she got with Anthony, she did a one-night stand. I haven't found that skit. So if you guys know what skit they're talking about, let me know. Because I haven't found that skit where she went home with somebody at the club and had a one-night stand. And if this is true, then that's who baby it is. Yeah, she is. But the thing about Zachary, she's trying to tell her sister the truth, but I think she needs to get a little harder on her sister. But Shayla's not going to listen though. She isn't. But I definitely wish Amber would have set her straight for real. Because then she would know that Anthony is 100% pursuing his wife again. Point blank, instead of playing all these games. Okay? So what else do you guys think about this skit and all the other ones? Let me see if I can find the other one real quick. Let me go back over here and see. So that was a good skit right there. Dalen, he's standing on business. And I like Dalen about that. I don't know what's happening with him and Brittany right now and all this other Brittany situation, because they haven't showed it. At least I haven't seen it. I haven't watched it. So hold on, let me see. I always changed off the daggone screen. I just had it. Let me go back down to it. Hold on, y'all, for 1 second. Let me find it. Let's see. I should have screenshotted this when I found it. And let me just put up here Amanda tell Chase about, let me see. Let me put Kountry Wayne. Let's see if I can pull it up. Because I don't know which one it is. I thought I had it on my phone, but I made a mistake and got off of it. This is all old. This is not it right here. Okay, let me go back to Brenda. Let me see if I see it here again. Because once I see it, I'll probably know. Let's see. I thought it was this one right here, but it's not. She may not have it posted. What is this about right here? This is not Amanda. Let's see if we can find it real quick, y'all. This lady right here can act her ass off. I may start doing some on her. She be tripping me out. I may. Because there's a lot doing it on Amber and Anthony and all this other stuff. I don't see that on here. Let me see if I can find it real quick, y'all. Damn. These are all, this is all at the cabin right here because it was after that, so it definitely is not that. I don't think this girl has it posted on hers. Let's see if I can find it real quick, y'all. Look real quick. I wish I would have screenshotted it. This is all before all of this right here. But Anthony, he's giving this girl a mix, what's the name? You know, because here it is right here. Candace, no, not that one. It's right before that. Chase asks Amanda, is that the one with Chase? Let me put this in here. I think this, I did watch it, but I just didn't do a reaction on it. Chase asks, I think this may be the one, I'm not sure. This may be it. Cannot type. Let's see, this may be it. Chase talks too damn much though. I mean, I don't understand why Chase didn't think that would, hurt Amber, that him and his wife. Let's see if that's it. Went on that trip with Anthony and Shayla. He held the damn camera and shit while Shayla was up there talking about, I feel like that's my husband. He was egging her on though. That's crazy. Let's see if this is it. I think it's right.
So excited about this office, bro. Thank you again.
Sure.
Let me turn it up.
You know what I do to the office. I'm letting you know now. We'll need Peter
I
Griffin.
think this is it, y'all.
Crew coming back up here. But look, I want to put some pictures.
Right, she did want
vendors, price points,
Taylor to leave him alone.
for better summer package deals.
Yeah, no, that's fine, girl. Just save some money. I'm sorry, I'm listening. I'm talking to Amber.
Oh, you're good.
What?
What happened?
I can't. With
Okay.
Anthony stayed the night at the house with her last night, and he's been cooking for her.
Weird.
He's been cooking for her, so they back together.
Oh
Or
my god, I can't. Why would she let him do that?
so
Why would she let him do that?
I don't know.
You know what? I'm just gonna let her have it.
Wow.
Anthony stayed the night at the house with Amber last night.
No friend.
Are you
He
serious?
been cooking food for it. So they just acting like this big happy family.
But you know what? They married. At the end of the day, they still legally married. And let them just, I don't know.
That boy Aunt stayed over there.
Stayed the night at the house.
I gotta call and see what he's dang. So
You don't have to call. Let them just live. I don't know. Let them work it out.
I don't even care.
see, she's doing all that talking about me. She's doing all that talk with me and this Shayla this and now she that. So do you think she was really that mad about us going on the trip with Shayla though? And
Yes.
Anthony?
Did you see her reaction? She was 38 hot. She was livid, Chase.
I'm trying to understand though, but really why? What's the real reason she would be mad about?
Betrayal. Like, what are you talking about? Her husband.
Betrayed her, and I'm not her husband. I didn't betray.
No,
Oh my gosh. You went on a trip. I mean, how do you not see what's going on? Maybe say it another way.
because y'all are friends, right? You're
Me
friends
and
with my
Anthony,
sister.
right?
No, with Amber.
As
You're friends
well.
with my sister. So it's like you're playing both sides of the fence. Yes, you're friends with Anthony too, but it seemed a little deceitful, the fact that you kept it a secret, that you didn't say anything about it, but then you're still.
I didn't say anything. What do you mean kept it secret to who? Say anything to who? Who was gonna say something?
Well, for sure,
Besides-
to me.
outside of you, but
But it's like the way the situation unfolded. As Amber's
Mhm.
friend, you probably should have kind of
as
considered the
Anthony's
fact
friend.
that
So let me ask you this: if Anthony is at his parents' house and he brings Shayla, and his parents feed Shayla food, are they in the wrong for feeding Shayla too?
It's already red
I
flag.
mean, no, but I don't think that's the same scenario. Because if they're all sitting down at the table eating, it's
Uh-huh.
gonna be stupid for them to not offer her something to eat. That's different than taking a trip across the country somewhere else, but then still smiling. and
Anthony
kicking in
invited
Amber's
me
face.
there. I wouldn't really. smile
Anthony doesn't
like-
have boundaries. That's what it sounds like. Because why is the side chick even at your mama's house or whatever, eating the food to make them in a situation? Everybody just puts people in situations where they have to do it and we're questioning it. It shouldn't even go there.
It should never even been there. I should have known when I ain't gonna talk about that.
I
But
just don't want to be.
You always justify
No,
stuff.
I'm saying I'm like, why you get mad at me for this a vacation? Like
Because she felt like you're her friend. So it's like you're my friend. Why would you do something? Why would you condone
I am
that type of behavior?
his friend too.
I get it, but you are condoning this type of behavior.
I'm not.
Going on.
Y'all are making it seem like hey man, I'm promoting like I'm doing. Hey man, go out.
Yeah,
I'm bringing my wife, so we can all enjoy.
As a good friend, you can check your.
I did. Okay, and then after I checked him, then what?
I mean, from there, I don't know.
Stand on 10 toes about it. Be like, look, this
don't
ain't cool.
encourage it.
There you go.
Don't encourage that. If Candace came to me and she had a side piece, not to say that you had a side piece, and she was like, "Hey, we going on a trip." She's like, "We going on a trip." I'm not gonna go on that trip with her because I'm friends with you. I'm not going to.
You see how that too? We're all friends.
Right.
So you're
I'm not going to
too.
encourage it. Exactly.
I'm so excited about this office, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to call. Let them just live. I don't know. Let them work it out.
I don't even care.
See,
So the thing is that Chase, well, y'all know that Chase is going to probably spread it around ATL, you know, because he cannot hold water. Thank you, Charmin, for telling me where it was at, because I forgot all about it. And I did watch it, but I didn't just react to it. So we can react to it real quick, okay? So again, Chase does talk a lot, y'all. He cannot hold water. I'm sure it's going to get back to Shayla eventually and everything, and all hell will break loose. I don't understand though why Chase does not see that he did something wrong. You know good and daggone well you don't go on a damn trip with your friend and he's bringing his damn side chick and he's still married. You can still be friends with him. I just would have told him I don't want to be in the middle of y'all stuff. So no, I can't go. Point blank. He did not stand on 10 toes. Okay. It's more like he stood on 3, because the thing is this right here. He didn't do what he should have done. And I don't blame Amber for going off on him and stuff. And then he had the nerve to get mad at his wife because she, was taken up for Amber, not taken up for her, but just telling Chase that he was basically wrong and he needs to apologize. And so then he calls himself chastising his wife. And, a lot of people did not agree with his wife, but I actually did. I mean, I wouldn't have probably done it the way she did it, but she needed to say something, because in the real world, an argument like that can lead into violence. You know what I'm saying? So yes, the wife should intervene. Just because the husband is head of the household doesn't mean that the woman can't speak when something is not correct. Okay, so I think she should have said something, tell him to apologize. Maybe she could have did it in a different manner, like pull him away. But Chase seems like he's hard-headed in the first place. You know what I'm saying? He acts like I don't know what he acts like, but he just acts like he's hard-headed. You can't tell him shit. And it's just hard for him to see what he did was not correct. He keeps on talking about he's Anthony's friend. But as Anthony's friend, he should realize and know that his friend is trying to get his wife back now. So you need to go and apologize to Amber in the right way and say that you are wrong if you want to, keep your friendship. Because otherwise, I mean, he thinks he's right, and I don't think he is. And as far as Amanda, I don't know why she read that text message out loud like that. I mean, if your your sister is sending you a text message, you don't read that out loud. You're supposed to read that to yourself and take care of it instead of, reading out loud so everybody in the daggone room can hear it. And then they're going to be talking about it. I'm surprised they haven't did a skit yet where Candace and her husband is talking about that. And then maybe Amber's not speaking to Candace, but, clearly they're going to run and tell other people. And then that's going to get back to Shayla and things like that. You say Anthony is that manipulative. He made Chase feel guilty by using the friend card. Yeah, I know he did. But Chase parents, his mom and siblings or whatever, the relatives told him not to go. So he should have listened to them over Anthony, because they're telling him what's right. And he wouldn't have made me feel guilty, because I just would have told him I don't want to be in that stuff. Like a long time ago, I had a girlfriend when I lived in Atlanta. She used to cheat on her husband. I'm not going to lie. One time I did, a couple times I did, cover for her and say that we were all out together. But you know what? After a couple of times, I told her, look, I'm not covering for you anymore. Just keep me out of your stuff. because I'm not going to be involved in y'all foolishness. You cheating, he cheating, you telling your husband that you with me and you're not with me. You are with these young ass dudes. So I stopped covering for her. And that's the same thing Chase needs to do. You know, why would you want to go on a trip with your best friend or your friend and his side chick, and this man is still married? And you know, it's a lot of stuff going on. That's crazy. I wouldn't have went. And then he lied to his wife. She didn't even know. She thought they were just going on a trip. And next thing you know, here comes Shayla, you know, and Anthony walking in a damn house or whatever. A surprise. So Chase, in my opinion, he did not handle that situation correctly. He should have did it a different type of way. He should have went. He could have took his wife on a vacation by himself to the Bahamas or wherever and let Anthony go. And then he messed up again because he had that damn camera phone. He was taking a video, doing a video of Shayla. And then he was asking Shayla, does she feel like that's her husband or some shit? I don't know. He was asking weird questions when he knew and he knows that Anthony is still married. Who acts the side piece this shit on camera? And then she's going to post it all on social media. See, Amber didn't play that right. When Anthony was over there cooking for her, she should have put all of that on social media. From the time he was making breakfast to the time he did dinner, when he was asleep on the couch, I would have did all that. I definitely would have. And then like we walking up the stairs, I would have gotten that damn Shayla, made her so mad. So when she came over my house talking that smack, she would have got her ass whooped. And I mean that on everything. And then I would have went off on him because you don't be, your side piece shouldn't be coming over my house. Okay. She shouldn't be coming over here. She come over here again. I know something, you know. Shayla didn't do anything but make Amber mad, more mad. And now she's really going to go for the gusto when Anthony is trying to smooth things over. You know what I'm saying? Get back with his wife. But I do think they all put too many people in their business. That's why I don't understand why what's this lady's name? Amber had to call up or text up her sister and tell her everything. And her sister didn't have to read the text message out loud so everybody can be like, huh? That's crazy. So all in all, you guys, I do hope they start moving up a little bit more. I hope they I hope Anthony listens to Dalen when he said, take it a little bit slower, because I've been saying that for the longest. I said, go ahead and put yourself into your job, you know, your business, do your business, show Amber you're doing this now, get your own place, a little, you know, hotel room, penthouse suite or whatever. Stop sleeping over at P's house. Stop sleeping over there at Shayla's house. Break it off with her, okay? Realize you need to go get a second DNA test. Maybe Chase and him should link up together and Chase should blabber everything out and then tell him that I think you need to get another paternity test, okay? I think they need to do that so we can find out if that's his child. Also, I believe he needs to break it off with Shayla. He needs to. You say Amber is not that petty, and Amber knows that she and Anthony are done. Yeah, I believe she thinks that, but, you know, anything can be changed. I think Amber is just mad. You know, if he would have told Amber how everything happens, I don't know if she would have still wanted him back. But just let Amber know that Shayla seduced him when he was intoxicated. She came over there to his house half dressed. I think she had on a coat with little or nothing on underneath it. And then she opened up her coat, I believe, and stuff. And, you know, he was thinking when he was in, I think he was thinking that it was Amber at one time. I can't remember, you know. And then next morning, I think that's when Shayla told him that KW and Amber was sleeping around together before they got married. And I think that was just, you know, done just to motivate, you know, manipulate him into continuing to cheat. Because I think when he woke up the next day, he knew he had did something wrong and he was going to end it. Even though he ran over there to his friend who we have not seen in a long time and told him he liked the way she toops it up. It's just plainly crazy. The whole thing. You said putting it her on IG would be telling everyone, not just her sister. Yeah, but that's the point. We want to tell everybody because we want Shayla to see it so she can get mad. See, it doesn't matter if everybody else knows it because that's her husband. All right? That's her husband. She can do that. The thing about it, we want Shayla to know. Okay? Because Amber is not doing anything wrong when she put it up there. Shayla is the one that's doing something wrong. You first of all, you shouldn't be cheating with a married man, all right, and your best friend's husband, all right. So that's all a no. And Anthony is doing something wrong because he's committing adultery. But if Amber would have put everything on social media, she's not doing anything wrong because that's her husband. She can do that. Shayla is doing everything wrong. You never come over to your man's house, your man's in his wife's house and confront his wife. That's a no. All side pieces know you don't do that. All right? You don't do that because you're going to mess up everything or get yourself unalive. All right? That's a no. So Shayla's been doing all types of shit. Shayla is crazy. She got in her mind because she has a baby with this man that he's her property. Even when you get married, no one is your property. Okay? So having a child with him is certainly not his. He's not her property. Okay? So I don't know why she thinks that. Just like she thinks because she has a baby with him, they are going to be together and she has more rights or anything. And she doesn't because Amber and Anthony are married. Yes, she has some rights as far as the baby mama, if that's really his child. She better pray that baby is his because she does not know that her mom, tampered with that paternity test. So she better pray that baby is his because if it's not his, I just know he's going to be teed off. He's going to get mad at her, and Shayla will be mad at her mom because Shayla really thinks that's his child. Because when Shayla's mom changed that DNA test, Shayla didn't know. Okay? So Shayla then will get mad at her mom. And then her dad, Brody, will find out, and it's going to be all him. So hopefully they play it like this because then they're going to get really a lot of more views, probably 1 million and up if they do it like that. So hopefully they, move everything forward and start seeing some real action. Okay. And I do think the skit they showed today, I think it was cool, but I think it should have been a little bit more harder. I think it should have been almost a fight. Okay. You can still be classy. Okay. You can still be classy and beat somebody's ass. Okay. For real, you can, because she didn't have any reason to be over there asking somebody if they are still seeing their husband. Just think about that. How can a side piece ask you about your husband if you are still with your husband? I would have been like, BITCH, if you don't get your ass away from me, you're going to wish you didn't come over here, period. And don't ask me that. Go ask him. It's not none of your damn business. But if she would have kept on asking, because she did, I would have been like, yeah, what you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? This is my husband. See this ring right here? I would have went on. If I would have saw her out the window, and I would have been petty as hell, y'all, I would have put my ring back on and I would have been like, you see this ring right here? It means something. I know he played around with your skanky ass, but he's going to be back here. He's already been back here. We had breakfast. We had dinner. I'll put it like this. We had dinner. We had breakfast. Okay, and we had something in between. Now, what you going to do about it? What you need to do is go find out who your baby daddy is. And I'm going to make my husband take a second paternity test. All right, Shayla, now get your ass away from my door, girl. And I would have slammed the door in her damn face. That's the way it should have been played out. And you can still be classy. You can speak proper and say all of these things. Shayla, get your ass away from my door and slam the door. And yes, me and my husband, we are back together. All right. He was over here preparing breakfast and dinner for me. And we did something in between. That's why he wasn't at P house. And that's why you could not find him. Now get your raggedy ass away from my door. And that's it. And if Shayla would have reached out to try to grab her, I would have turned around and whooped her ass, or at least tried to, and be done with it, and then had her ass arrested. Always wait for them to hit you first or act like they're about to hit you. So it can be self-defense. Don't be hitting people first, period. And then, and you can still be classy. All right. Because she needs an ass kicking. I'm going to be perfectly honest. She does a lot of brave shit. And I don't like it. And I wish they would, change that skit up a little bit and make it a little bit more action and do it like that. And then get on her husband's ass because he shouldn't allow that to happen in the first place. He need to keep his side chick, on a leash. You know what I'm saying? So she can only go so far. And that's on everything. Right, and her mom can't even keep her daggone husband. You know what I'm saying? How can she be giving her daughter any advice when she can't keep her man? All right, what she needs to do is concentrate on her own damn marriage. Her man is over there shacking up with some younger ass woman. I mean, so how can she give Shayla any kind of advice? She cannot even keep her own damn man. What Angelina needs to do is figure out a new hairstyle. That's the first thing, and figure out how to keep her damn husband, how to get her husband home, because he got a whole side piece, and she's younger and she looks better, and that's on everything. And she got her man. Okay, so Shayla should not be listening to her mom. All right, because her mom can't even keep her man. How the hell you gonna tell your daughter how to keep this woman's man when you can't even keep your man? How? How? Shit. So Shayla mom is trifling. That's why her daughter is. I'm so glad that Zachary is not trifling. Okay, maybe Zachary takes after Brody and Shayla takes after Angelina. All right, because they are two of a kind, for real. Two of a kind. 2AK. All right. Yeah, Angelina is only concerned about that money because that's the first thing she brought up when Shayla was sad. She was talking about, we can make sure we get child support and whatever else. And Shayla was looking like, I want him. I want him. But girl, Shayla, you cannot go after a married man. She had Mike, all right? She should have kept Mike, all right? Because Mike really did like her. And then she was doing entanglements with Mike while she was pregnant. Anthony is an idiot anyway, because there is no way a woman could talk to me if she's having sex with another man while she's pregnant, supposedly with my child. That would be a no for me, all right? Because if you stoop to that level, what else would you do? You want some other man's, stuff inside of you while you're pregnant with somebody else's baby, okay? And she should have stayed with him though, because Mike is single and he really likes Shayla, okay? I don't think Arby ever did it for Shayla like that, but I think she kind of liked Mike. And then Anthony started seeing that and got jealous, and he started pursuing Shayla, telling her she shouldn't be seeing Mike and things like that. He is so damn manipulative, you guys. That's why, I really don't feel sorry for Anthony when Amber be doing him like that. Like, she need to talk a little bit tougher to his ass. She should treat him a little bit more rough, just be mean to his ass. Because when I think about all the stuff that he has done, she was trying to, when he first cheated, Amber was trying her hardest to talk to him. He did not want to talk to her. Okay? She was trying to get her man back. And he was running behind Shayla, listening to Shayla, having sex with Shayla, committing adultery over and over and over and over again. So he can't say a daggone thing about Amber cheating before marriage. At least it was before the marriage and not during the marriage when it's called adultery. See, she shouldn't have been cheating before they got married, but that's not called adultery. It's just fornication. All right. But when you get married, it's totally different because you're messing up the vow that they made, the covenant, that they made, and the vows and stuff like that. So, that's a no-no, adultery. All right. So it is bad and wrong that she cheated, before they got married. But it's absolutely bad and wrong that he's cheating so many times while he is married. And then he fathered a child. And that fathering a child and being totally disrespectful is something I truly believe Amber cannot get over. It would be very, very hard, for most women to get over that, especially that baby. You say Anthony was the reason she left Mike. Right. Anthony is a manipulative, conniving ass dude. But I think he sincerely wants his wife back. I really do. It's cheaper to keep her anyway. You know what I'm saying? He should have thought about that before he started cheating with her best friend. Now, he wanted to cheat. He should have found a non-best friend, but he shouldn't be cheated at all. But if you're going to cheat, don't use somebody's best friend. All right? Point blank. Because at first, people were thinking that he did that because what Amber did. But remember, he did not know, okay, before he started cheating. He found that out after he was cheating, okay? And the thing is, again, Kountry Wayne is not his best friend, and Kountry Wayne was dating Amber anyway. So I'm still trying to figure out why would Anthony want Kountry Wayne's leftovers, okay? And plus, that's his business partner and / friend. Why would you want a woman that your business partner and friend had, and he have seen in intimate situations. Why? So, honestly, that was a no-no anyway. Just like Brittany and Calvin. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You said Wayne was always a trigger for Anthony, and Shayla knew this. It would remind Anthony over and over again. She definitely did. She just did it. She just did it a couple of days ago. That's all she uses because she knows that is a trigger. And she knows that Anthony still loves his wife. Shayla knows this. This is why she plays these games and shit. But I tell you what, if I was a man, there's no way she would have been doing me like this, telling me I can't leave, coming over to my friend's house. I would have set her straight. I wouldn't put my hands on her, but I would set her ass straight, have her arrested because she needs to be taught a lesson. All right. You cannot do that. Ladies, don't do that. You messing around with some married man. Do not go over the wife's house. All right. Don't act like that's your husband because he's not. When he gets divorced and he chooses to marry you, if he chooses to marry you, that's when you can be acting like he's yours. Because until then, he's not yours. Okay. You're just on borrowed time. That's why you shouldn't be messing around with men who have wives, okay, or girlfriends, especially not wives though, because they are actually married. All right. So y'all, that is going to be it. Let me check Kountry Wayne one more time to make sure they didn't do another skit real quick before I leave. If they don't do it now, they will do it later on. And then tomorrow before I head out, I'll go ahead and do a reaction video. Let me just check to make sure if they updated it with anything regarding Anthony, Shayla, and Amber. I'm waiting for Anthony to hit up Shayla, all right, and break the shit off. So it's nothing up right now. So maybe later on they will do that, or either sometime early in the morning. Y'all make sure y'all be checking out the Larry and his wife and all that shit, because they be tripping. And they got some good acting going on too over there. And maybe in the future I'll talk about them. But right now I just want to cover mostly Shayla and them because this is a hot ass skit, hot ass storyline right here and stuff. All right. You said Shayla told Zash that Amber is not Anthony's type. Oh, please. And Shayla is delusional, okay? Very delusional. Amber is Anthony's type. That's why he's dreaming about his wife. That's why he's trying to get her back. And that's why they got together. Okay, point blank. Shayla is really not Anthony's type. She's just what she is. Someone to fill in for what he can't get back with. Okay. And when he started cheating with her, again, he was drunk. And then she did some new stuff. Let's keep it real. She did some new stuff that Amber was not doing because, they was wrapped up in their business and things like that. Because Amber is like business, wise. And when Amber started trying to do all these things, it probably was too late. And she was getting information from Shayla anyway. And Shayla was giving her the wrong stuff on purpose. So the thing is, Shayla did what some women do. Offer something new to men who are in long-term relationships or marriage, okay? That's what she did. She did that. And then she praised him a lot and things like that. And he liked that. And then in the bedroom, like I said, she did something new to spice it up, So, y'all got to do that. Y'all got to, when you're married or dating someone, but especially when you're married, you have to keep things spicy and juicy. You got to give your husband praises or stuff. You got to do all of those things. Not as like Shayla's, because she tried to sucker him in, try to pretend like she's this person she really isn't. But you know what I'm talking about. You got to praise him too. You got to be exciting in the what room. You got to spice it up. Sometimes you got to toot it up. You got to put on your maid outfit and do little things. You got to play school teacher for him. You got to play the domineering woman for a minute. And for heaven's sakes, keep yourself up. I mean, for real, he needs to keep himself up too, because these men, man, they be want a gorgeous ass woman and they be looking like hell. Okay, he needs to keep himself up too. He needs to also spice it up. He needs to praise you, and he needs to do the same thing back in return in order for everything to work out. You say a maid uniform and clothes. Right, I'll use baby wipes to pretend, but a better looking maid uniform, because Shayla was all right in it. She was cute in it, but you taking care of yourself too. You're working out, you're keeping everything looking good. You'll look absolutely gorgeous in it. You know what I'm saying? And get a real nice color, not the traditional colors. Everybody get red, get something different, to bring a different flair to it. You know what I'm saying? Talk a little different. If you are normally proper and things like that, you may want to get a little bit, like, talk a little bit differently. Because some men like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Shayla did, honey. That's why she kept on putting on that maid outfit all the time. That's why she was doing all these things she was doing. And that's what he was attracted to, something different. And plus with her, it felt like he was, he didn't have all these responsibilities. He can just be free. It was more peaceful because Amber, was getting on him at times. And, especially when he lost his money and things like that, when he was lying about his money and stuff. But in a real marriage, okay, you're going to have ups and downs. You're going to talk about things. It's not going to be all about tuning it up and, role playing and things like that. And Shayla, don't realize that because Anthony is never going to marry her and she's never been a wife. She thinks it's all about tuning it up, giving him X whenever he wants, catering to every need that he asks for, but the girl don't have a damn job. Okay, having a job and taking care of yourself and being able to take care of yourself is very attractive to most men. All right, so she doesn't have a career. So when he finds out that baby is not his, she's gonna be messed up because she won't have any money. She probably is not even putting any money to the side that he's giving her. Okay, so she doesn't have any money. She don't have anything. She'll probably just fade off into the damn, the sunset. She needs to. You say Amber gave Shayla the handbook and Shayla used it. Right. Amber talks too much. Don't be telling your friend everything about your boyfriend or your girl or your husband. Shit, keep that stuff to yourself. Okay, and Shayla wanted Anthony for the longest. That's why she was doing all these scandalous things. But Amber should have known. She should have caught the signal. This lady coming up here dressing like what? Anthony, you look like he been working out. What type of friend tells your husband this? I would have checked her ass right there on the spot. Girl, go tell your man he looks good. Because why are you telling him this? And plus, I would have put her ass out and she would have stopped being my friend. Point blank. Because that was plainly ridiculous what she did. You know what I'm saying? So Amber did get a lot of clues. A lot of people were telling her, Brittany, tripped out ass was telling her, Mama Brenda, everybody, she just did not listen, So now it is what it is. But I do hope that they move this whole storyline on and do some more explosive things so we can get this ball rolling and stuff. All right. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I did not see any newest skit regarding Anthony confronting Shayla. I'm pretty sure once I get off this live, they will. So I'll try to do another live tomorrow. Until then, you guys have a beautiful, blessed Saturday and weekend. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning here on the West Coast. It'll probably be the afternoon over there for another Kountry Wayne reaction video. Make sure y'all, let me stop sharing. Hold on. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video. Make sure y'all like this video. It was like 40 people in this daggone chat thing or whatever you call it. And so y'all make sure y'all do a thumbs up because the more you do thumbs up, the more they'll show these videos, okay? And the more your girl will put them out. Because at first I was just doing them every other day. Then my my assistant told me to go ahead and do it every single day just about. So that's what I've been trying to give y'all content every day, okay? So make sure you thumbs up. That's very important. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. That is very important. Make sure you hit that bell notifications over and over again. You turn it off, then turn it back on, and then you'll get my notifications, okay? And then make sure you share this. And if you want to, you can leave a comment and just talk about what you think about these skits. Not about what I say, but what you say. It's about what you say because everybody's opinion is different, all right? And again, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you want to show additional support for this channel, you can do a super sticker, a super chat, or a membership for $4.99 per month. And, when I get enough people in the membership, I'll do members only lives and things like that and giveaways, once my revenue get up here on YouTube. All right. And just all types of perks and things like that. And if you don't want to do any of those, you can do a Cash App donation to $Shades2. All right. And that's flashing across the screen. All donations are used to pay for expenses on this channel. Okay. Like, what is it called? Video IQ, StreamYard, the thumbnails, all that stuff. We have to pay for everything that you see here. Everything. All right. So again, thank you guys so much. Have a blessed Saturday. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. This is Shades2. And this is, what's the name of my show? I always forget the name of it because I do so many videos. Let me put the thing off, y'all, because I always forget the name of this show. I am so crazy. It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay, y'all. Peace out. Have a blessed day. Okay, let me go ahead and change these banners real quick. It's like this every day. This weekend, I'm going to change this up so I can be able to get to it real quick because I got too much stuff on here, you guys. All right, let me go down here and find it. Y'all know I got to do it. Here it is right here. All right, there it is right there. And then here's the other one. And then I'll see y'all on Sunday. I'm not going to put up the blessed weekend because I'll be back tomorrow, okay? There you go. I guess I could put up here, see y'all tomorrow. Let me put that up there real quick. Okay, let me put that up there. Let's do that real quick. Kountry Wayne is the man. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Put that stuff here. Oh, let's put this up here. We're going to put this up. Then we'll put the thing up there. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's, no, yeah, better. Oh, now you need to take this Texas blood off of here. Now, show. There you go, y'all. Peace out. Let me go ahead and turn this music off. It's already off. And let me go ahead and put this other music on. Y'all have a good day. All right, peace. If I can find the daggone thing. All right, y'all.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade, Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips, like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Before I leave, somebody did ask a question. They said, why didn't Amber throw his behind under the train and tell that girl that he's been coming over and sweet talking her, making breakfast? I don't know. Like I said before we leave, I don't understand why Amber did not say anything at all. It's just weird. I don't know why Amber didn't say that. You know, when she asked Amber, was Anthony trying to get back with her? She should have said, yeah, what you going to do about it? So I don't understand that either. But maybe, somebody else would tell her. Okay, point blank. Maybe someone else would tell her. So again, catch me tomorrow and we'll finish going over all of this. And thank you so much, Travis, for tuning in, and everybody else, Charmin. Let's see who else. Nicole, Vanetta, Peak, Street Poet. And if I missed anyone, I don't think I did. Let me just put all your names up here. I don't think I did. Let's see. I think I got everybody. And if I did miss anybody, I'm sorry. But thank you to everybody. Y'all have a good day. and see y'all later. Peace out.